Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And today I'm going to be going over a new deck that I've built. I'm calling it bold of you because it's quite bold of you to try out this deck. It revolves around Iron Boulder, the new one from Stellar Crown. It's got a 2 energy attack cost, and it does 170 damage. That's a lot of damage, right? 170 is a lot. However, if you don't have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this deck does nothing. So we gotta have ways to manipulate our hand size and our opponent's hand size, right? And I do believe that is where Xatu's gonna come in handy. It can accelerate energy and draw you 2 cards. So that's gonna help you get more cards as you need. You accelerate 1 energy and then you draw 2 cards. It's a +1, right, to your hand size. So Xatu is going to be super helpful, especially since Iron Boulder has that 2 energy attack cost. Xatu will get 1 energy on, then you attach 1 from hand, and you're pretty much rock solid, right? So that's pretty simple, right? Pretty simple layout here. We've got, 9 basics. 2 of them are Mimikyu. I threw in Mimikyu here just so we would have some protection, a wall to throw up against our opponent of like, hey, I need some time. I can throw Mimikyu up in the active, and hopefully it'll take them time to knock it out, getting a canceling clone or an alternate attacker ready to go, right? So Mimikyu is also in the deck. We've got 9 psychic energy in the deck. That's about it. Then when it comes to trainers, we've got 4 copies of Judge, right? We need to have the same number of cards in hand as our opponent. Judge is a fantastic way to do that, so we've got 4 copies of that there. We've got Earthen Vessel in here to help us find our energy. Earthen Vessel does not plus you a hand, right? It doesn't plus your hand. You play the card and you have to discard a card, and for that you get 2 energy. So you're just getting 2 energy for the 2 cards you just got rid of. So it doesn't plus you a hand. I'm playing 3 copies of Grabber as well. Your opponent reveals their hand, and you put a Pokemon you find there on the bottom of their deck. It's an item card that you can play with 0 effect if you need to, but it's also a way to disrupt your opponent. So I really like that aspect of it. So I have it in here. And then on stream they suggested Zisu in the deck. I know I played an ATV, but it seems to work out pretty well in here as well. You draw cards until you have 1 more card then in your hand than your opponent has in their hand. So it does plus you your opponent, so then you just gotta play 1 card, right? And you can attack with Iron Boulder. We've got 4 copies of PokéStop because we want, really what we want is to not let our opponent have a good stadium, right? PokéStop can help a lot of decks though, and hopefully it can help ours, right? I think it can. I think we play a lot of items, but there have been turns where it's like, PokéStop, oh, and I get nothing. But that happens in every deck. So we got 4 copies of that. We've got 4 copies of Lucky Helmet, another way to get some cards so that we can play some cards on our turn and still manipulate our hand to a point where we have the same number of cards in our hand as our opponent. We've got 2 copies of Super Rod, just a really good recovery card. 3 copies of Hand Trimmer. This was recommended instead of 06 Machinations I had in the deck. Kind of iffy on that, to be 100% sure. I haven't really found good times to play Hand Trimmer, but yeah. We got 3 copies of Nest Ball in here to help us find our basics. We've got 3 copies of Capturing Aroma, which can find our basics, but also our evolutions. We've got 1 copy of Techno Radar, which can help us find our future Pokemon. 3 copies of Arven to help us find items and tools that we may want. And then there's 1 copy of Neutralization Zone. It is our A-spec of choice. It is just to help protect our Pokemon from Pokemon EX and Pokemon V. That means we have 5 stadiums in the deck, and hopefully that means we win the stadium war and we are able to prevent damage from our opponent, right? So hopefully that happens. And that is the deck. That is bold of you, completely surrounding Iron Boulder here. I really like this Iron Boulder. I've tried a few other cards in here. They seem to work, like a Bravery Charm to increase your HP to 190 is pretty nice sometimes. You know, there's different ways that you can customize this deck and have it work out really well for you. So let's see what we are playing against today. Tails. Tails never fails. Beautiful. And yes, we want to go first. I will go first. Beautiful. That's what I wanted. We got Xatu, right? We want that first evolution. We're going to throw up Mimikyu here to help us stall, right? Hopefully they're putting an EX Pokemon into the active and they won't be able to damage Mimikyu, right? Doobie doobie doop boop boo doop boo. Doobie doobie doop boop boo doop boo. Doobie doobie doop doop doo doo doo. Doo 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 doo. Just waiting for that setup. Chien-Pao. Okay, they do have options to deal with a Mimikyu. Will they get those options is a good question. I'm going to Capturing Aroma, because if I get a basic here, that'll be pretty nice. Nope, I get an evolution, so it's not very nice. But Xatu it is. And that's just really to fill up our hand a little bit, right? We're going to play Grabber. We can get rid of that Baxcalibur. Let's look at the rest of their hand, though. Boss, Iono, Ultra Ball, 2 Water Energy. All right, Baxcalibur is going to the bottom of the deck, and Psychic Energy onto the Mimikyu. And I'm going to wait on playing that PokéStop. I don't want to give my opponent too many options, right? I want them to be struggling. So, yeah, I'll wait on PokéStop. What stadium does Chien-Pao play? Is it PokéStop? Are they going to play their own PokéStops? I kind of like that because then it gives me more freedom to discard my PokéStops, right? But, yeah, interesting. Well, they're attaching to the Chien-Pao. I mean, I guess they'll have to retreat into whatever they use to attack with. That's not Mimikyu, right? Oh, they put Natu out. Okay. Xatu's got one retreat, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I think I can work with this. I just need to draw like an Earthen Vessel. That would be pretty sweet, actually. Grabber, not an Earthen Vessel, huh? I'm gonna play down PokéStop, play down Xatu. I'm gonna play Grabber. Okay, still no Pokemon. That's good. That's good. Let's go ahead and Zisu first. Okay, that's interesting. Capturing Aroma. Heads, so we'll just grab a Xatu to have in the hand. Capturing Aroma. Please not heads this time. Thank you. Thank you. Jeez. I'm going to grab another Natu. That's right. Interesting choice, maybe, but I like it. We'll play that down. Let's go ahead and PokéStop. Earthen Vessel, come on, baby. Or just 3 discards. Or just 3 discards, I guess. Oof. Big oof. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Next turn is going to be amazing, right? They're probably going to Iono us anyways. So, oh, they got Switch. Congrats to them. But they discard Baxcalibur. Very nice. I like seeing that Baxcalibur in the discard. Hopefully I can draw my Neutralization Zone kind of soonish. There's the Iono that we were fully expecting. We're going to go up to 6. They're going to go up to 6. So let's see what happens. Alright, Nest Ball, Hand Trimmer. Hand Trimmer's not bad, actually. We get a Psychic Energy that I can play down on the Mimikyu, a Nest Ball that I can use for Iron Boulder, like all that stuff, right? So we've got options. We've got options. What's that one? Is it Fridgeback? It's Finizen. Is Chien-Pao now playing Palafin EX? That's interesting if they are. That is super interesting. Or are they just playing a regular Palafin, and that is what they use to attack Mimikyu, right? It's interesting. It sure is interesting. Hail Blade for 120 damage, knocking out the Xatu. Ah, Jeez, that's just too darn bad for us. We're going to throw up this Mimikyu here. We got another Natu. They are down to 5 cards in hand. I'm at 7 cards. But I also got Judge. Ooh, that is tempting for sure. Psychic Energy, Super Rod, 1, 2, 3? Or 3? I'm going to go that. I'm going to go that, right? We can Nest Ball for a Iron Boulder even. And then I'm going to Judge. We get the Iron Boulder. We also get a Xatu and a Lucky Helmet. Very nice. Very nice. And I don't need to match my opponent's hand this turn, so I don't know. Sometimes I overthink, and I think I have to for Mimikyu, and I don't have to. Oh, we got an Earthen Vessel. That's not bad. We did lose a Judge and an Arven, though. Hopefully that won't hurt us too much next turn. Although I could Earthen Vessel right now. Yeah, I'm going to. Earthen Vessel, 1, 2. We're going to Xatu onto one of those Iron Boulders. Whoop. Boom. Ooh, ooh, we're looking good. We're looking good. I'm going to Ghost Die. Ghost Die. Alright, so now an Iron Boulder can just one-shot that Chien-Pao. That's pretty good for us. I would love a second Xatu. I really would. That would just make my day. Because right now I'm looking at Earthen Vessel, discarding the Iron Boulder, get 2 more Psychic Energy. I can accelerate one with Xatu, draw some cards. I can attach the other one to an Iron Boulder, but another Xatu to draw more cards is not bad. So, Luminion V, do you think they're going to grab Iono? No, Irida. Okay, so that's their rare candy, Baxcalibur, so that they can, you know, attach as much energy as they want to Chien-Pao each and every turn. Yep. That's what I was expecting. Baxcalibur is also a decent secondary attacker into Mimikyu, but Iron Boulder does one-shot a Baxcalibur, so that's pretty good for us. I wonder why they picked that one, right? Oh, they got rare candy. Hey, look at that. Congrats. You did lose water energy and Immorties, but you'll probably find some other good stuff, right? Shivery Chill, they're going to get some energy here. Now, how do you think they're going to go about doing this? They're going to, what, attach energy to Chien-Pao to retreat. They're going to accelerate with Baxcalibur onto, what, Baxcalibur, maybe? And then they'll attack the Mimikyu, or do you think they'll get the Palafin, right? I don't think they've got the Palafin because of everything that they have played so far, but you never know. Super Cold, accelerate more energy. Is it to the Chien-Pao? Ooh, it's not. Now, I could retreat the Mimikyu, bring up Iron Boulder, and attack with it to knock out the Chien-Pao and get 2 prizes. I think I'm gonna do that. That just feels right. And then the Baxcalibur actually can't one-shot me unless they get a tool of some sort that'll help them. So I can... No, first Earthen Vessel. I'm going to discard the Earthen Vessel. I think that's appropriate. For 2 more Psychic. 1, 2. Beautiful. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in hand. They have 4 cards in hand, so we're going to use Xatu, draw 2 by playing 1. Okay. We can Arven. That can get us 2 cards for the price of 1 as well. Let's see. I'm going to Super Rod and a Lucky Helmet. Yeah, that feels right to me. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand. 5 cards in hand. Retreat. Bring that up. Play that there. And Adjusted Horn for 170. Knocking out the Chien-Pao beautifully. 1, 2. Alright. This is all pretty good for us. This is working out way better than a lot of my games. Just to be frank. Frigiback's coming out to the active. Are they scared of their Baxcalibur being knocked out? Probably. That would be my guess, you know? I understand the fear. Ooh, they just get an Ultra Ball. They discard a Baxcalibur, though. Ouch. They do have one rare candy in there, though, so it's probably partnered with that kind of well, you know? But, that Ultra Ball, what is that Ultra Ball gonna get then? Radiant Greninja, maybe? Or just another Chimpao? They discarded Switch. That's interesting. I thought they would want to keep that and Buddy Buddy. Well, I guess they don't need Buddy Buddy anymore, but it's a Chimpao EX. Okay. Okay. I think that was a mistake. I think they should have gone for the Radiant Greninja. It can... Oh, they already had a Switch. Okay. Oh, Chimpao's going to the active. It'll need to discard 3 energy to knock out Iron Boulder, but I will be replacing it with Mimikyu. And then they can't hurt Mimikyu, right? So that's my plan going forward here. I'll draw 2 off the Lucky Helmet. I'll draw 2 off Xatu. Xatu. Jeez. Well, Natu and Xatu. Yeah. Just a hard pronunciation of the A, I guess. Xatu. I like it, but... You may notice I got a haircut. My wife cuts my hair because it's super easy. It's just a buzz cut every time. Done that since elementary school. A few times I've let it grown out, but buzz cuts are just so much easier. You just gotta worry about cowlicks when it's growing out, you know? It's not bad. Okay. Super cold. There we go. Is it just me? Or... Oh, Palafin. Yeah, the one that evolves into... Okay. What is going on here? It's the Palafin that changes into the Palafin EX, right? But it's got to get into the active and then go to the bench, right? Its ability kicks off when it moves from the active spot to the bench. So, yeah, I don't know. 2 cards in hand, Super Rod coming down. This is going to be hard for me to manipulate if they don't knock out Iron Boulder, which it seems like they're not going to. It's going to be difficult for me to manipulate my hand down to 1 card, but I'm up for the challenge. I can just like play Techno Radar and find no target, right? But I am thinking that I can, let's see, Xatu 1 energy, play another energy, play down that Lucky Helmet, play that Iron Boulder, play Super Rod, and we've gotten +2 from, yeah, I've got this. So we gotta go down to 1 card. That should be fairly easy. Depending on what we draw off Xatu, of course. Xatu. Alright, and then I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, if I play that now, I'll discard 1 card from hand and that'll be PokéStop. I think that was the right move. Wasn't it? Now I'm starting to think it wasn't. But it's fine, it's fine. Let's see, we got 1 Pokemon, 1 energy, beautiful. I'm going to Techno Radar, discarding Iron Boulder, fail to find target. I could play it. Should I play it? No, I'm going to fail to find target. Our deck is looking pretty small right now, so I'm a little concerned about that. So I'm just going to 1, 2, and 3. There we go. We both have 1 card in hand, so why not Adjusted Horn, right? Seems like the appropriate move at this time. Oh, man. This Fruit Punch circle thing's really good. Oh, I should be using my drawing tablet. My shoulder is killing me right now. I don't know when this video is going to go out either. It could be out Monday, it could be out Wednesday, it could be out Friday. Let me know what day it goes out, because I'm planning on recording a little bit, giving myself a bit more buffer than I have recently to try to get back on track, you know? You know what I mean? Ooh, it feels like they're trying to bait me with like Baxcalibur, right? But if I just bring up Iron Boulder and attack, that might be the best move. Because then Baxcalibur can't one-shot me, right? Unless they get something. Okay. Zisu, that's not bad. So yeah, I'm gonna challenge them to get a Vitality Band or a Defiance Band if they even have that in the deck, right? I'm gonna challenge them to that. I will Nest Ball for a Iron Boulder. I will Zisu, Xatu, energy onto that Iron Boulder. Play down the Mimikyu, play down the Xatu, and attack with Adjusted Horn. So that's 1, 2. Psychic Energy, Judge, beautiful! What a beautiful hand I've got here. Alright, so they're going to retreat with the Palafin, probably into the Baxcalibur, evolve the Palafin up to the Palafin EX. I forgot to put Boss in this deck, didn't I? Why do I always forget? Honestly, I probably would have put Counter Catcher instead, because of the PokéStop. Whoops, hit my second screen. Because of my PokéStop, I probably would have put Counter Catcher instead. I haven't been behind in this game, so it wouldn't have really helped this game. But I'm just looking at that Lumineon V sitting on the bench, right? Like, one Adjusted Horn would knock that thing out. Just one. But at this moment, I need 2 prizes, right? So if I take one with Iron Boulder into this Baxcalibur, Frigibax, what is going on here? Okay, they're gonna like attach and then play switch, and then I just put Mimikyu? Is that the deal? What's their discard looking like? Do they have... How many boss have they discarded? Just 1. Okay. Most decks play 2, so if we assume that, then they can boss around our Mimikyu once. And that won't be enough to claim victory, right? So, yeah, did they fail to find target with the Palafin? Beautiful. Oh man, they searched the deck earlier. They could have looked for it. But I make that mistake all the time. I shouldn't judge them too much about that. Ooh, 1 energy on the Lumineon. I'm interested. If Palafin EX is in the hand or in the prizes, they can't search their deck for it and evolve, right? You may search your deck. Yeah, it's not search your deck and hand, just search your deck. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Okay. How much does the Lumineon do? 120, so still not a knockout on Iron Boulder. And you only do 20 damage to me? That's interesting. Okay. I'm going to... Xatu onto that Mimikyu. Get ready to go. And then I'm just going to play Judge. It'll give them more cards in their hand, but it'll also allow my Iron Boulder to take 1 prize. So... Ooh, I could. But if I get an unplayable hand, I have to skip attacking. Okay, I'm just going to hold it for next turn. Play it as safe as possible right now. We are down to our final prize. They have to play perfectly from here on and not lose a thing. I don't think that's possible. Okay, Luminion's gonna hit, knock me out. That's why they did the 20, because Luminion now will knock me out, and then they can switch into Chien-Pao. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. They're playing pretty well, I think. But I will get like a free hit on Chien-Pao, so I wonder how that's gonna work out for them. Oh man, a Super Rod would be great. Have I played both of them, or just one of them? I played both. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to get a Super Rod. I don't know how much energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 2 in the discard. Oh, that's rough. I'm only going to be able to get Iron Boulder up and going. But that's good. It hits bigger. Why did they... What? Why'd they do that? Oh, to get another supporter? Interesting stuff. I don't know. Oh, that'll put them to 4. That'll put me to 1. That'll be difficult for me to work with. But if they knock me out with Chien-Pao, I won't even have to worry about that. Right? Because I'm not going to put Iron Boulder up. I'm going to put Mimikyu up. I'm going to get 70 damage done on that Chien-Pao. Okay, okay. 2 Ultra Ball, those were kind of pointless. I see that. Yeah, so Counter Catcher would not have mattered throughout basically this whole game. I'll be at 8. They're currently at 3, right? Still hoping to get that Palafin EX out, I guess. Only got to discard 2. That's pretty good. Discard the 2 off the Luminion. That'd be my guess. 1 off the Baxcalibur, 1 off the Luminion, 1 off the Baxcalibur, 1 off the Palafin, maybe? Why 3? Oh well. They're down to 1 card in hand. Okay, that might be a little difficult to work with. Because right now I've got 2 PokéStops. But I guess I can Hand Trimmer them away. Right? They've got 2 cards in hand now. Okay. Play that there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 1 card. Shoot, I should have played it before the energy. Well, I don't need to get that low. Duh. I just will next turn. Right? I need to get a low hand size next turn. Not so much this turn, but next turn. Irida, that's good. That means they're not grabbing, they're not using boss's orders, right? Oh, hey, Sophie girl. Did you want to jump up here on camera? Oh, here she is. Here's Sophie girl. Sophie girl. Thank you. Oh, what a good girl. What a good girl. Are you saying you need a potty? She usually licks my hand if she needs to potty. You need potty? I'll let you out. Alright, alright. Go potty. I'm gonna have to text the wife too. Oh, it's my turn, dang it. Oh, do I just win? Do I just win? I think I just win. Judge? Oh, and then I get the neutralization zone. Dang. Let's go ahead and retreat. Move up Iron Boulder. And swing. Easy peasy. I want to thank my opponent for being such a good sport and playing throughout that whole match. They played so well, in my opinion. Just a few mistakes here and there, like not having the Palafin EX when you retreat and that kind of stuff. But I think that was a very good match, and it was bold of them to play against my deck. Get it? Because it's called Bold of You. Get it? Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. It really helps keep me motivated to, oh, we'll do a small opening and then I'll close out. But it really keeps me motivated to keep making content on this channel. It's been difficult to find motivation recently, so I just really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you understand and know that. Be sure to check out the Discord. We're building a fantastic community there of Jank players and of Popper players and everything. So, yeah, please check out the Discord and check out my 2 links in the description. It's my TCG player link and my eBay link, and that is a way to directly help me out if you want. I am thinking about turning on members. Let me know your opinions of that down in the comments. I did not say any of those Pokemon's names, but hey, a Blastoids EX and that Joltik art. Ooh, that Joltik art. But yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.